You know, the world of software development is going through what might be its most dramatic transformation ever. Seriously, the skills that made a great developer just a few years ago, they're becoming outdated fast. By 2026, the job itself is going to look almost completely different. And all this change, it really boils down to one huge question that I know is on every developer's mind, from someone just starting out to a seasoned architect. Is AI coming for our jobs? Are we literally coding our own replacements? But here's the thing, the answer isn't a simple yes or no. The role of the developer isn't just vanishing, it's leveling up. We're shifting from being the coder of yesterday, the person hunched over, manually hammering out every single line of code, to becoming the architect of tomorrow. Someone who designs, orchestrates, and supervises these incredibly complex systems with AI as a key player on the team. Okay, so let's start right there with that partnership, because AI is no longer just some glorified autocomplete. It's becoming a real, honest-to-goodness teammate, a core collaborator in the whole software engineering process. I mean, just look at what these AI teammates can actually do. We're not talking about little suggestions here. Tools like GitHub Copilot and Claude can generate whole blocks of code, write the tests for them, catch bugs as you type, and even take on that monster task of refactoring old, clunky code. This is a huge, huge boost for productivity. And that's really the heart of it, right? The AI becomes this incredible partner that just handles all of the grunt work, the boilerplate code, the repetitive functions, all the mundane stuff we used to dread. This frees us, the human developers, to focus on what we do best: creative problem solving, high-level system design, and really understanding what the business actually needs. We're even starting to see completely new ways of working pop up. Things like AI pair programming, where you're actively coding and bouncing ideas off an AI in real time. That's becoming normal. And we're right on the edge of having these semi-autonomous agents that can handle whole chunks of work, like managing pull requests or running quality checks, with just a little bit of guidance. And this is a really big but, this does not mean the human just gets up and walks away. In fact, our role becomes even more critical. AI is not perfect. It can, and it definitely does, generate code that's buggy or has security holes. The developer is that essential human in the loop, the one who provides the oversight, the security check, and that deep, specific knowledge about the project that an AI just can't have. So, if we've got this new AI teammate, it kind of makes sense that the blueprints we use to build things have to change too, right? This new way of working needs a new kind of architectural foundation, one that's built for these smarter, more distributed systems. By 2026, building in the cloud isn't going to be some special option. It's just the default way of doing things. Cloud-native ideas like microservices, where you break down big applications into tiny, independent pieces, and using tools like Kubernetes to manage them all. This is what lets us build systems that can scale up massively and not fall over. But at the same time, not everything is happening way out in some distant cloud server. For things that need to react instantly, think self-driving cars or medical IoT devices, we've got edge computing. This just means the processing happens right there on the device itself. It's absolutely critical when even a tiny delay could be a huge problem.
We're also seeing this huge rise in decentralized systems, mostly powered by blockchain. And no, this isn't just about crypto. This tech is being used to build amazingly transparent and secure systems for things like supply chain management, where you can track a product all the way from the factory to the store shelf without having to trust a single company. So, how do all these different pieces, the cloud stuff, the edge devices, the decentralized ledgers, how do they all talk to each other? Well, that's where two key technologies come in. First, having an API-first design, which basically means you build everything assuming it needs to connect to other services. And second, something called WebAssembly, or WASM, which lets high-performance code run safely just about anywhere. They're like the universal translator and superglue for all our modern apps. Okay, so we've got new AI partners and new architectural blueprints. It only follows that the rules of the game and even the players themselves are changing. The whole process of how we build software and who gets to build it is being totally reimagined. So let's start with a new player on the field, the citizen developer. This is someone who doesn't have a formal computer science degree. Maybe they work in marketing or sales or HR, but they can now build their own custom applications because of a whole new wave of amazing tools.
These low-code and no-code platforms are an absolute game changer. They let teams whip up prototypes and internal tools at lightning speed. Now, this doesn't replace professional developers. What it does is free them up from the small stuff so they can focus on the really tough, mission-critical problems that these platforms can't handle. And look, with all these moving pieces, code being written by AI, apps being built by citizen developers, systems spread out all over the place, security has to be baked in from the very, very beginning. The old way of waiting until the end to do a security check, that's completely dead. Today, it's all about DevSecOps, which means embedding automated security checks into every single step of the process. All right, we've looked at the new AI teammates, the new architectures, and the new rules. Let's bring it all home. What exactly does a developer need to know to not just get by, but to really succeed and become one of these architects of tomorrow? Here's the bottom line. The developer of 2026 is a master integrator. They don't just write code, they orchestrate entire systems. They use AI as a partner, they build on these modern cloud and edge platforms, they make security a core part of their thinking, and maybe most importantly, they never, ever stop learning. Being adaptable, that becomes your number one skill. So we kind of end up back where we started, but now we're looking at it from a totally different angle. It's time to stop asking, will AI replace us? The much better and frankly more exciting question is this: with these incredibly powerful new tools and teammates at our side, what amazing things are we going to build together?
Thanks for diving into this with me.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe!